Welcome to Belize. The Mayan culture thrived here more than 1,500 years ago. The land is under threat from poachers, forestry. It's such an amazing place for us to see, and now we know that we want to keep it that way. This is our first look at the course map. It took us several hours just to plot our route. It's so exciting and frightening thinking about what we've got in store.
To prepare for the race, we checked our gear, double-checked that we had fresh batteries for our Phoenix lights, checked that our prana knickers to protect our legs were in working order, and also made sure that we had extra toe socks to keep our feet hopefully blister-free.
We spent time playing with our Switch sunglasses, super fast lens swaps.
Dan was super excited about his new Ellsworth bike.
I'm extremely excited. The high-efficiency carbon I lost it.
To ease the pre-race jitters, we had Dan and Eric practice breaking down the lucky pulls with eyes closed.
The race began on the bike with 16 teams chasing each other through town and then out into the woods and then onto the muddy jungle roads. We got off to a good start.
We biked for many hours. The biking was epic, was awesome.
Until the roads got so muddy and all the mud clung to our bike tires, our frames and tubes, we could no longer ride, so we had to carry them, riding into the night, and now we had to do some real navigation.
Gotta keep going. North and northeast, this is the hand-drawn copy. I mean, this whole trail is just a hand-drawn copy, so I don't know how much faith to have in it.
At the start of the first track, the race was still really close, with 4 or 5 of the top teams all within minutes of each other.
Oh, this is nasty.
This was a critical moment. Navigation. Where do we go? We had to choose the best route to find the first CP.
So I think we got our lead.
But we got lost. Very lost. I'm cross-eyed looking at the map. Actually, all the teams got lost. We just bunched up, ran around, bunched up again. It was a nerve-wracking few hours until we all finally got our bearings and raced to make up lost time. There were teams from all over the US, Canada, Denmark, even Ecuador. Team Odyssey, former national champions in the US, were there, and they were gunning for the win just as hard as we were. It was actually really exciting to race with such a high caliber group of teams.
Wow, that is intense.
The jungle is alive. Fire ants, spiders, snakes, all sorts of creatures, eyes everywhere in the dark. There were ants biting us through our shoes even. If we stopped for too long, we found out just how alive the jungle really was. Running out of water in the middle of a dense rainforest jungle.
Alright, let's do this.
But filtering from these crazy mud puddles, that's what we live for. It's the epicness of the adventure that really counts.
No, good.
Both feet are completely macerated, so your whole foot just basically feels like a big blister.
We've been going for 41 hours before we took any rest. It's unbelievable to see what our bodies could do.
The cave was amazing. I had never seen anything like it. It was huge and beautiful. The paddle leg was epic. We just pushed ourselves, pushed each other. At one point, we hit a rock super hard. So one mistake and the race can be over like that.
The thing about adventure racing is you just gotta keep going. It's all about tenacity, common sense of purpose. How fast can the whole team get each task done? On the final hike through town and up the hill to the finish line, we were exhausted. We were on our way to our first major expedition race win. It felt like we had earned this. We've been training hard and everything came together. It's been years in the making. So grateful to all of you, our sponsors and our fans. Thanks so much for joining us on this amazing adventure.